So when I was in Pittsburgh downtown, there's a small movie theater showing The Peasants. I was like, oh, this was supposed to be pretty good in the Oscar race, or was it supposed to be an Oscar-nominated movie? After watching it, no. Chase Liaki here at the Blue Futon reviewing The Peasants. What's it about? Pretty simple premise. It is a story of Jonga, a young woman determined to forge her own path within the confines of a late 19th century Polish village. And with that, you have different characters in this village that talk about, who gets what land, who gets what food, who is your gonna lover. Are you gonna stay in the village? Is there sluttery happening? And what I mean by that is this one girl kind of gets around a lot, and that's okay, sure. But who she's fucking now has a wife, has kids, and this is an affair. It's not a good situation. But something happens where now she has to marry that guy's father, and just weird shit happens with family dynamics. People calling her a whore, and then is she going to get kicked out of the village? And I think the main point of this movie, and I know it sounds wrong, is the visual flair. And they did this oil-esque style of painting to it. And it is pretty cool. It reminded me of Apollo 10.5, the movie directed by Richard Linklater, where, of course, he filmed it, then rotoscoped it. This is, I'm going to guess, the same way with oil painting with it, which it looks cool, but it makes you wonder, what does it do to enhance a story? And to me, it doesn't do anything. The movie overall was a disappointment. Yes, there were some good character dilemmas and some interesting scenarios in this movie, but when the overall package was done and the end credits rolled, I felt cold, I felt disjointed, and I just felt really, which it's supposed to do that. 100% it's supposed to do that. It's almost like the witchcraft, like Salem witch trials where, females are treated horribly, but even though this female is treated horribly, females were treating her horribly as well. Same with the men in the village. Just the village was treating her like ass because of what she did. Then it makes you wonder, though. Yes, even though did she deserve everything she happened to her? No. But did she bring some of it on herself? Absolutely. Did she have to marry the older man? Probably, because her mother wanted her to. But she still was doing stuff where it's like, yeah, that's wrong, but you're doing it anyway, and it's kind of fucked up. But a lot of these characters are fucked up in this movie. It is just a depressing, somber of a movie, which, like I said, I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. And when looking back at just looking back at it, it's, I don't know what else to say about this film. It's shot beautifully. The visual effects are pretty awesome. Some of the story elements are intriguing, yet at the same time can be pretty damn boring. So overall, The Peasants, it's a lot of style, not a lot of substance. It's repetitive. It's an affair. She gets caught. Affair. She gets caught. And it's just a repetitive cycle where I'm like, when the credits rolled, what am I actually trying to get from this movie? And overall, living in the 19th century sucked. So The Peasants will receive a 2 out of 5 with futons, which equals at 40%. Let's see what the Critics News scores gave this one. So critics, you're at a 59% with 59 of them. Audience score at 92% with over 100. No critic consensus. Damn. So I'm going to scroll down. One says a masterclass. One gave it a 1 out of 4. 2 out of 4. 2.5 out of 4. C's. So this is actually a very middle-of-the-road movie with some people that call it masterclass, and some people are like, nah, fam, what the fuck is this? I just was expecting more, and that's not what I got from it. Anyway, 59, 40, 92. Chase Liaki here at the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Bluetontopia. You Blue Futoners, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I don't care what to say tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now, every single freaking one of you. Overall, I'm not a fan of this review. It is what it is.